goal. That is a dream goal.
They found it. They finally found the goal they were looking for.
What a finish that is. Do not scratch your eyes. This is really happening.
Hello and welcome to this Game and Frame broadcast of the League 4 clubs. Thank you for tuning in, hopefully dry and from your couch, to this action. It's the Northeast Division matchup between Excelsior FC and Brooklyn City FC. Both teams hungry for their first win of the season, if they're looking to be one of those two teams from the Northeast Division to grab a playoff spot and challenge for the League 4 clubs championship. BCFC last time out, 3-1 loss to Med Oval. Not the start that they were looking for, but still a well-spirited performance, and they look to improve on it against an Excelsior team that drew 0-0 against Sousa FC last time out. So no goals conceded, but no goals scored for them. And they'll look to improve offensively today. Today's Game and Frame broadcast is sponsored by Umbro. You can head to umbroteam.com to start designing your team kit for free now. Produced by Umbro, designed and worn by you. Kickoff coming up next. Stay tuned. Both sides taking the pitch. Brooklyn City FC in the teal blue, matching the weather tonight. Looking like they're kicking from left to right, and Excelsior in the gray and blue specs, kicking from right to left. Harry Thompson with the clean sheet last time out against Sousa. That was away in Long Island. They go away again here to play against Brooklyn City at Brooklyn College. It might not be the nicest of nights, but it is the best of games in the League for Clubs Northeast Division. Both sides finish their handshakes and get in their huddles. It's the second of 10 games to be played in the League 4 Clubs East Division. 8 of them being played against northern opponents, and this is one of those games. Both teams looking for their first win of the season, and that win would, for the moment, take them right on the edge of a playoff spot. Early days, of course, but 3 points in the second game count just as much as they do in the 10th. Excelsior still looking for their first goal of the season, though Harry Thompson was able to keep everything shot at him out last time. They can hope that he repeats that in the rain at Brooklyn College. As both sides are ready, and Javier Campos gets us underway for Brooklyn City FC, whose game was much more high scoring last time out against Medovo. They lost 3-1. Medovo always a tough opponent to play against. And driving right away is Salik Dahi, and he's got a shooting opportunity already. He was deflected and hit the outside of the post. Great chance for Brooklyn City FC to already threaten Excelsior's perfect scoreless opening to the season. And it was Salik Dahi, central defensive midfielder, driving through the middle. It'll be a corner for Brooklyn City FC just 30 seconds in. Flicked the outside of the post off the deflection. It was Harvey Skrek who came over as it's swung in. It's a good delivery too, and it's headed down, and Dahi with another shooting opportunity. 2 looks for him inside of a minute, as Brooklyn City are applying the pressure early on. Now Excelsior touch the ball for the first time. With Broca. And now Ollie Gordon in the middle. Long ball right away, looking for Preditas, who makes the run forwards. He's got some space too. Preditas' ball in, wants a handball. Not gonna get it from the official, but he's gonna get a corner. Big shouts right away from Excelsior, as they shout at every single referee on the pitch, looking to get the decision. They'll have to settle for a corner. An action straight from the off. Brooklyn College. An in-swinger from Sebastian Valdez. A lot of Excelsior players in the middle. Valdez's ball is headed up and away for another corner, this time from the other side. In their 4-4-2 today, Excelsior with Dan Isaac and Christian's Preditas up top, and a big chance for him early on. Luciano Larea came short. They've got 2 men behind the ball at the moment. Looks like it will be Larea to fire another in-swinger for BCFC, or Excelsior rather. His ball is cleared away by the opening man, sent back in, and this time sent further out. And Javier Campos not able to keep it in play. Harvey Skrek will throw down the line for Excelsior and get them further up the pitch. Skrek looking for Isaac, who's on the turn here, Dan Isaac. Trying to flick it forwards towards Preditas, who got a touch into the middle. It's the opening goal. Flag stays down, and Excelsior score within 3.5 minutes. It looked like BCFC were pressing to get on the score sheet right away, but at the other end, first real chance of the game for Excelsior, and they score their first goal of the season. All made by Dan Isaac and Christian's Preditas. And I think the finishing touch was supplied by Sebastian Valdez, who scores his first and Excelsior's first of the season. And they're off and running in the League 4 Clubs Northeast campaign. Brooklyn City FC looking for a flag that never came. early woes continue. Sebastian Valdez, the one with the final touch. The right winger receiving the perfectly played ball across from Christian's Predides. As Freck gets a head on it at the other end. Predides checked in, won it back. And Valdez, the goal scorer on it for Excelsior. Referee gonna stop play here. It's a Brooklyn City FC player down on the wet turf. So tomorrow night, as the rain appears to continue, so does game and frame action. Staten Island Monarchs take on FC Motown. That's at 6 p.m. in the USL Metro Division. And also tomorrow night at 7:30, the UCFC Warriors take on Kensington SC in the UPSL American South. Drop ball for Excelsior to get things back underway. As Roca sends it across, missed by a couple of BCFC defenders. They're struggling with the ball skidding on the wet surface, moving a lot faster than it would on a normal day. Are able to clear the danger for now, and Broca can go the other way. It's McHale. A lot of men forwards again for BCFC. Valdez on the turn. Got a man down the right-hand side, but the flag is up. Gianluca Rizzo. One of the two fullbacks that love to drive forwards for Excelsior. Sent straight into Valdez, who seems to be everywhere at the moment for Excelsior. Here's Aiden Coffey, who could do nothing about the tap in early on. Headed down into path of Isaac. Try to get it forwards for Valdez, and he'll go again, Dan Isaac. Good defending, though, from Brooklyn City FC. More specifically, Salik Dahi, who had the early chance that he'll be ruining right now after Excelsior went the other way and scored. Here's Loray on the left-hand side. Got Skrek behind him, and he'll recycle for Excelsior. Harvey Skrek with a lot of the ball. Fired forwards into the path of Predides, and BCFC let it bounce. Eventually got a head on it, and that'll be a high kick against Christian Predides, but he's looking very dangerous early on. It's Nico Serena. We'll get things back underway, and here's Skradiuk. Spreads it out to St. Louis. And Excelsior win another midfield battle. Since that early chance for Salik Dahi, it has been all gray and dark blue. It's a ball on the left-hand side. Harvey Skrek. Good touchdown. He's got Lorea making a run on his left side. Good chance for Lorea. Good ball in two, and Valdez for his second. Just missed the target, firing it over the goal, and Excelsior with the fullbacks coming forwards look really, really dangerous. Couple of big chances to double their advantage. Great ball in from Harvey Skrek. Looked like two BCFC players could have put it into the net. But Valdez with a great touchdown, just couldn't get on over the volley for his double. It's looking dangerous for Brooklyn City FC as Excelsior win it back again. Valdez, the crossing opportunity. He'll go back, rather. Here's Gordon. And now Rizzo. Gordon with a man on. Good tracking back from Campos, but Excelsior retained possession. Skrek again. He's got Predides making a run to his left. He'll go on Skrek instead, and now the ball can be spread out left-hand side for Predides. He's one-on-one with his man at the moment. And fire a ball in that was deflected and easily cleared away by Alu and Dai in midfield. And looking to go the other way is Tom Mendez. Goes over and wins his side a free kick. Serena. Looks for the check of Ndai. He just got it wrong. Going the other way is Gordon. Good opportunity for Gordon. Good ball too, but A, the flag was up, and B, Aiden Coffey was quick to it. Referee will play an advantage. Excelsior looking like they're winning every midfield battle at the moment. There's another one with Harvey Skreck. Turning is Garvey. Play it back to Braca. Nicola Braca across to Dan McHale. And Valdez, the goal scorer, on it again. Trying to spread it out wide to Larea. Will come to Larea, but flag goes up against him. Here's Coffey to start things off for Brooklyn City FC. Just over 10 minutes gone. Excelsior with a 1-0 lead, and that's not a ball that Ndai want played to him in the midfield. Here's Larea rolling it through. Good tackle. It might come back to Larea. It's cleared not very far away. And battle forward in the midfield and a free kick for Excelsior. Foul committed by Tom Mendez. Play back underway quickly. And McHale spreading it for Bracco, and now Harvey Skreck. Cutting in on his left and spreading it out wide for McHale. McHale to Rizzo. And Rizzo forwards for Valdez. Good looking opportunity again for Excelsior. Good ball in towards the back post. Larea flags up again. And Excelsior, if they were playing without the offsides rule, would probably be 4-0 up in the moment. It's too fast for their own boots. And Brooklyn City living on the edge of their toes. As Valdez wins it back again. Spread across for Bracco. And now Skreck. Array is making the run. Skreck found none other than Serena, and BCFC can look to go the other way and finally enter Excelsior's half for the first time since the first minute. It's Jorge Pinel. He'll look for Campos, who's cornered at the moment. He's able to get a ball off an Excelsior defender and win a much-needed corner for BCFC. Take the sting out of the game. Tom Mendez comes over to take. Late runners from BCFC into the middle. Mendez's ball is deep, and the header was from Excelsior. It's sent back in and easily away by Bracco. Sent all the way back by BCFC. It's a dangerous ball, and it's tough work. Dealt with well enough from a BCFC perspective. And here's McHale. McHale's ball looking for the run of Dan Isaac. The two strikers both looking to run in behind, just on opposite sides. And Valdez looked to win it back again, but saw he can go the other way in his ball for Campos. They weren't on the same page. Harry Thompson will set things up for Excelsior. Checking in was Dan Isaac, and further forwards is Larea. Just got stuck under his feet, and it went out for a BCFC throw-in. Brocco to his goalkeeper, or Serena rather. And here's Kradiuk. Go up for an Excelsior throw-in. Both teams having trouble getting the wet ball back into play. And who can blame them? Here's Valdez, the goal scorer. Now McHale. Spread across by Gordon and a lot of space for Broca. Excelsior doing a good job at switching the play. And they do so again. Broca, a lot of space. Skrek on his left. Plays a great ball to Harvey Skrek, and a good touch too. Chance to get it into the middle. Not a bad ball towards Valdez. Roll all the way through to Rizzo. BCFC now back in numbers. Rizzo's got Valdez further forwards. Valdez trying to take it onto his right, and he'll win his side a corner. Excelsior load the box with 8 every set piece they have. As Valdez delivers another good ball, and this one's in the back of the net. Headed in by Dan Isaac at the back post, and Valdez with a goal and an assist gets things started at Brooklyn College for Excelsior. And it's been coming in the past 15 or so minutes. 2 goals early on, leaving BCFC with nowhere to hide. Great ball in from Sebastian Valdez, but how does Dan Isaac get that open right in the middle with a free header on goal? Nothing Aiden Coffey could do about it. And Brooklyn City will have to climb a rainy mountain to get back into this one. First to every second ball at the moment, Excelsior. As Rizzo will throw in. Sent forwards towards Campos. He's got no one with him up there. And that ball went out for a Brooklyn City FC throw-in. Taken by St. Louis. Ball sent across as both strikers were chasing after it. And it was Dan Isaac who could pick things back up and win a free kick in a good area for Excelsior. Needless challenge in his back from Salik Dahi. In the first minute, 2 good chances for Salik Dahi and Brooklyn City FC. Looked like this game would be taking a lot different of a trajectory than it's on right now. Ball back in by Valdez, looking for the same man. Flag stayed down against Dan Isaac, but he wasn't able to get the shot off. And that was Preditas, rather. Good defending on the left-hand side from the skipper, rather. Gianluca Rizzo will go back to his right back position. Here's McHale. Man on his back, does well to evade him. Coffey quick off his line. Both strikers seem to be a couple seconds ahead of each center back, and they've been offside a couple times, but they've been in behind a couple of times too. Excelsior winning it back in the middle. Great touch and good ball forwards too. Flag stays down at the moment against Preditas. He's got his striking partner Dan Isaac in the middle. Now the flag does go up. A little bit late. And it'll be a BCFC free kick. The rain finally seems to be calming down. Brooklyn College, and that's the only bit of good news that BCFC can take right now. Great touch forwards, though, by Ndai, and a great tackle, or not a great tackle, with the studs showing, and referee's going to relinquish the first yellow card of the evening for Nicola Broca, who came in, won the ball, but also got his studs on BCFC's Jorge Pinel. who is going to need helping up, or rather, Salik Dahi, who's had the most of the ball for the team in black and teal. And he looks like he's able to get to his feet. We are back underway. The right-hand side, it's Joaquin Franco. Went through someone's legs. Couldn't beat the second man. Excelsior able to clear. Serena chases after it. St. Louis on his left. Good strength from St. Louis. Good skill, too. Good chance for BCFC with Sahi. They've got numbers here. Sahi turns back, goes over. No free kick given by the referee, and Adai lost it. Now Excelsior on the break. Driving forwards is Preditas, who's got two men with him. When he's got the pace ahead of them, Preditas cuts in, and no one there in time to help. As Aiden Coffey was first to the ball, and Dai can go the other way. He's got Turashoev with him, as well as Joaquin Franco, who sends a ball forwards looking for Campos, and it'll skid right into the grateful arms of Harry Thompson. Turning is Gordon. Here's Skrek. Ball up. Looks like there's got to be an offside flag here. And there is. Against Preditas. As Tradiuk sends it across for his center back partner, Serena. Franco making a run forwards, and Turashoev replacing him. He's got a ball out for Campos. Good touchdown from Campos. Taking on a center back on a yellow card, but Broca does well this time. BCFC throw-in. Franco into Turashoev. Good ball from Franco. It was Mendez turning and winning aside a free kick in a good area. BCFC look to have weathered the storm the past couple of minutes, but they'll need to put up numbers for themselves to get back into this game. Still early times, of course. All in, headed not so far away, but then cleared well far away by Valdez, and Valdez is onto it again and wins the throw-in. Checking in was McHale. Valdez driving forwards again. Was pulled back and fouled by Tom Mendez. Valdez into Tieran Garvey. Now Bracco. Larea. Just out of the reach of Preditas. And Excelsior will recover. Here's this ball towards McHale, who was checking in. Couldn't find him, and Bracco crashes in again, the enforcing center half. Sends the ball over the fence, and we'll need another. As Brooklyn City FC ready a double substitution. Just under 25 minutes into the game. Number 9, Jasper Earhart, looking to pose a different threat in the front three for BCFC. Here's Franco. Looking for the touch of Campos, but no one there to receive it. And the foul on the back of an Excelsior player. Committed by Nico Serena, who's checked into midfield after Chris Muller, a day kick comes on for BCFC. Here's Bracco. And Larrea all the way back to Bracco. Gordon spreads it out wide. Valdez, good touch from him. Just be able to control everything, even on this wet surface. Gordon. Sahi on his back. Gordon did well enough to evade the BCFC press and send it all the way back to Harry Thompson. Ball out wide for Larrea, flag down. Great opportunity for Luciano Larrea. He's got the two strikers in the middle. He's in on his right foot, and he still goes. BCFC do well to stonewall him. Sahi the other way. Campos just couldn't control it. That long switch, definitely testing the Brooklyn City back line. Checking in is Larrea. He's posed a big threat on the wing. And Garvey. Larrea going on to his right and trip in the back. Underway quickly. Oliver Gordon. Garvey lets it run. Touch forwards by Valdez. Might not have been what he intended, but worked out. Rizzo using Valdez as a decoy. Pulling it back for Garvey. No free kick given by the referee, and it's smacked out of the stadium almost by the center half, Dan McHale. Headed up by Ndai. And furthermore, into the path of Garvey towards Valdez, headed back towards his own goal dangerously by Jasper Earhart. And ball will eventually find its way back to Harry Thompson. It's got the press of Campos. She does well to evade. Valdez on the turn. It's got Larrea on the left-hand side over the middle. Two Excelsior players breaking forwards, but a great touch from the substitute, Muller-Adelis. Stop that ball from getting forwards. BCFC will settle for a throw-in. Flicked on by Earhart. And he gets the return. Jasper Earhart loses out. And Freck can catch up to the ball and recycle it for Excelsior. Nikola Broca. Freck. Ball's out of play. Excelsior with a lot higher of a press than their opponents. They force a long clearance from Coffey. Headed forwards by Garvey and over the head of Marvidelius. Here's Predidis. Good defending and a dangerous pack pass with the ball skidding on the turf. Now it's given away to Valdez. Excelsior's press causing BCFC a lot of problems. Valdez to Garvey and now Rizzo. Great ball to switch the play to Bracco. He got his ball to Skrek wrong. And Dai. We'll spread it out wide for Kamari St. Louis. And Dai gets his return. Looking for Campos, who cannot catch up to the long ball. Under 15 minutes left to play in the first 45. Campos turning the other way, firing a shot towards goal. Wide of Aiden Coffey's net. They stopped for a moment. Just an apology for those listening. It's Aiden Coffey in goal for Excelsior and Harry Thompson in goal for BCFC. So Coffey will get his men forwards. He's the one who hasn't conceded a goal yet this season. And he'll go long for the first time to get Excelsior up the pitch. Winning it was Ndai, and Campos kicked it into him. And the other way was Gordon. And it's Freck back to Bracco. One back by Earhart. Lost out to Valdez, who was tracking back. Poor clearance, though. And Serena couldn't make the most of it. Be an Excelsior throw-in. Thrown in by Rizzo. A wet ball, proving very hard for both sides to throw in. And a free kick will be a lot easier for Excelsior to get the ball where they want it. Ball left-hand side, Larea. Flag stays down. Great touch from Larea. Now the flag does go up. He's looking right across the line. There's no excuses for Luciana Larea to be offside there. He'll argue with the linesman. He does have a lot of space on the left-hand side and a couple of good opportunities for him. CFC need to take it into account. What a touch forwards that is from Dan McHale, and he's got Predidis on his right. Predidis with two men in the middle at the moment. A couple of step overs onto his left foot. Predidis! Good save by Harry Thompson. First real save that he's had to make. That's great work from Christian's Predidis, trying to get his name on the score sheet for the first time this season. Settle for a corner after a great two palms from Harry Thompson. Swung in from the right-hand side. Another big opportunity for Excelsior. BCFC not exactly able to clear their lines from dangerous gray set pieces, but they can break the other way with Ndai, and his ball forwards is just too far. And not a great header away there either. Garvey, he's got Preditas on his right. It's Christian's Preditas. It's 3-0. And it's not Preditas, it's Dan Isaac at the double. And right now, Excelsior just piling it on, and BCFC not able to deal with it. 3-0 inside 35 minutes. Another great win in the midfield by Tiernan Garvey. And it's been all gray and blue in this first half. Another great finish that Harry Thompson could do nothing about. Great save just moments ago. That one nestles right in his bottom right corner. And it does appear to be really deflated from a teal perspective at Brooklyn College. They'll win a free kick. The only side in the League for Clubs Northeast Division without a point as of yet. Early days, of course. Not that many games are played. Great touches forwards. Preditas on the turn. Preditas forwards. Valdez could be in. Harry Thompson quick off his line to make sure that doesn't happen. Can't exactly say that Harry Thompson stepped a foot wrong, even though he's got scored on 3 times in 35 minutes. Nothing he can do about any of them. As sends long into the air towards Franco. He was able to turn well. Joaquin Franco down the right-hand side. BCFC looking to get numbers forwards. He goes over, linesman right there to look him away and not give a free kick. Checking in was Valdez. Lovely little flick again to get it to Gianluca Rizzo. He's showing his talent. That's a poor ball from the goalkeeper, and Rocco just able to get there in time. Sent down well. Here's Dan Isaac cutting in on his right foot, and Dies the defender. Beautiful ball out towards Rizzo. Numbers here for Excelsior to make it 4. Good ball towards the back post. Preditas 4. And that might be the best of the bunch for Excelsior. 4 first half goals. As BCFC's woes continue. A great switch of play from Dan Isaac. And the ball from Gianluca Rizzo was just as beautiful. And for a team that didn't score once in their opening game of the season, 4 first half goals is the exact way that Excelsior would like to bounce back. And they couldn't have asked for a better opening half at Brooklyn College. That time it is definitely Christian's Preditas who finds the net first time. Harry Thompson got a foot on it, but the close quarters and the power on it was just too much for him to keep out. And it's turning into a rout. Coffee going long. Preditas looking to get the flick. And Dan Isaac in behind. No foul against him. Dan Isaac, 5-0. Easy as you like from an Excelsior perspective. And right up from the opening minute, they've poured everything they had on BCFC. And they have 5 first half goals away from home. The side in teal and black look well defeated. With less than half the game gone. That's 3 goals in their last 5 minutes, Excelsior. The goal in the 35th. The goal just supplied in the 40th by Dan Isaac. The two tall men up top feeding on the BCFC back line. And just too easy from their perspective, as it looks like they're heading towards a second loss in their opening 2 games. Franco. Touch again from Dan Isaac. Franco goes on. Good ball forwards for Campos to chase, and it's something for BCFC. They'll force a clearance out of the goalkeeper, Aiden Coffey. And Franco will come over to take. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Sent right back out for another Brooklyn City FC throw-in. Franco goes down the line, and Dan Isaac, lovely bit of skill again. He's doing everything right. And that's a good ball for Preditas to chase, but the goalkeeper will be there first. Take a moment to remind you that today's Game and Frame broadcast is sponsored by Umbro. And you can head to umbroteam.com to start designing your team kit for free now. It's produced by Umbro, designed and worn by you. Substitute John Granadas getting his first touches. Coming in at center back, and he's cornered here. He does well to get out of it. Here's St. Louis. Getting back to his right foot, giving it back to Granadas. To the middle for Crack Duke. And sent forwards. Headed back well. Goalkeeper by Rizzo. Excelsior not making many mistakes. Ooh. And just as I say that, almost caught on the ball was Oliver Gordon, but he gets out of it. And Valdez can go the other way. Valdez to Garvey. And Garvey on his left, he's got Larea. Luciano Larea cutting in again, trying to poke it through towards the run of Dan Isaac. But he would have been offside if he had touched it. And Franco sending it into Campos. Again, not on the same page, the BCFC striker and his defenders. As Garvey sends it across to Rizzo, the captain. Now Broca. Checking in is Larea. And Broca across. Touch looking for Larea was too much to ask of him. But winning it back was Oliver Gordon, and that ball's also too far for Larea to chase. Turned back in and flicked on. Only as far as Broca. A long ball looking for Preditas, who gets the return. Knocks it down, and here's Garvey. Another tackle from Broca. Does well. And Sahi can look for Campos. Finally some space for the striker, Javier Campos. And he fires towards goal and forces a good save out of Harry Thompson. Or Aiden Coffey, rather. And finally, BCFC get a shot on target. It's taken them the majority of the first half. But out of nothing, the striker, Javier Campos, with his first real opportunity, tests the goalkeeper out. But short taking corner is not doing Brooklyn City FC any favors as they go all the way back to their own goalkeeper. Thompson out wide. Touch back by Campos. Only into the path of Preditas. Forwards is Dan Isaac. Dan Isaac through on goal again. Onto his left foot. Back onto his right. Good defending. And a good touch on the ball too. Coming back to help the back line out. Sean Granados. And Kradiuk, who did well to see it out. And they've scored from one. Sebastian Valdez set piece today already. And he'll take another for Excelsior. Maybe the last play of the first half. Headed back in by Broca. Not cleared well by BCFC either time. And still in there with Larea. He'll send it out wide to Broca. Broca with a nice little chip forwards towards Dan Isaac. His ball in. Big chance for Larea. He scuffed it. And now Preditas, and they just can't get a shot off. And now they can, and it's a great save from Harry Thompson. BCFC just not able to clear their lines. It was Dan Isaac, the man who fired it towards goal. Harry Thompson with a big right toe on it to keep the lead at just 5. Swung in, and this time the goalkeeper's able to get 2 fists on it to end a horrible first half for Brooklyn City FC. Excelsior 5-0 up at the break. Since that opening minute chance for Salik Dahi for BCFC, it has been all gray and blue. And they've scored in just about every 10-minute interval. They lead 5-0. So stay tuned for the second half here on Game in Frame, coming up in 15.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University, and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together, and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer, and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game and Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The salt air case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The salt air case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer, and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University, and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards, so I know that they're together, and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer, and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
Teams are switched around and just about ready to get the second half underway. BCFC are going to need a rainy night miracle to get back into this one. Down by 5 goals as Excelsior really piled on the pressure in the first half. The two men up top, Dan Isaac and Christians Predidis, towering over the BCFC back line and putting 4 goals between the two of them past the goalkeeper Harry Thompson, who has been switched out for the second half, it appears. So it'll be Predidis to get us back underway. Excelsior hoping they can repeat or even play just a little bit under par how they did in the first half. 5 goals, a big lead for BCFC to come back from. It's been done before. They're hoping that they can make it a night to remember. As of right now, it's been all gray and blue. As Brocco, one of the Excelsior center backs with a great first half, gets things started for them. Here's Luciano Larrea driving forwards down the left-hand side, pulling a ball back. It'll come for eventually Predidis, and a good save by the goalkeeper. The follow-up is cleared away by BCFC at the moment. Dan Isaac went to retrieve. Larrea did so as well. And it looks like Excelsior have appeared to start the second half exactly how they finished the first. Save from the BCFC goalkeeper to keep Dan Isaac away from goal. But it just can't continue like this from a Brooklyn City perspective. There's foul committed by Azim Turashuev. Hasn't really been able to get going on that right-hand side. Mikhail did well. Here's Rizzo. Just tripped a little in the rain, able to keep it in play, and it actually helped him. Rizzo using his strength to hold off Campos and does so really well. He's able to retrieve it for Preditas, who's come all the way back to play right back position. Can do it all, Christian's Preditas. Ball forwards looking for Larea, well intercepted by BCFC. Forwards for Earhart. Earhart's got Sahi on his right-hand side, and it was a 3-on-2 at the moment. And it was well seen out by Mikhail, who came back and touched it towards his goalkeeper, Aiden Coffey, who sees out the danger. Sent towards the middle, and Preditas able to get there first. Dan Isaac out wide. Rizzo driving forwards. His ball looking for Preditas. Headed straight back towards him. There's Valdez. Spreading it out wide for Skrek with Luciano. Skrek went under. Luciano opted to go on and lost out to Sahi. Earhart still driving. Winning his side a free kick. They switch Campos out left and Earhart up top. Had to change something, BCFC. Turashoev, one to be subbed out for BCFC. And here's a ball sent out wide for St. Louis. And Campos. All the way back, BCFC go. As Excelsior force him into that. It's Edwin Saramento, who's taken Ari Thompson's place in the BCFC goal. He made that one save early on, and that'll be a free kick. Foul committed by Preditas. And here's St. Louis. Dangerous ball into the middle there from the goalkeeper, but well done by Chakradiuk. And he gets the return. Chakradiuk trying to steer a ball towards Serena. Center back partnership to start the game. They're both playing in the midfield now. Chakradiuk and Serena. Here's Campos. He's got St. Louis help. Oh, want a throw in for BCFC. That'll be taken by St. Louis. Earhart heading it forwards towards Campos. Flag stays down. And Javier Campos not able to keep it anywhere except for behind the goal. Would be an Excelsior goal kick. And Broco goes all the way back versus goalkeeper, who almost gave it away to Campos. Excelsior still, of course, without conceding a goal in their opening two games, including this one. And now they can go the other way. They're 3-on-3 at the moment over the middle. Flag's got to go up against Preditas, who would have been in behind against the goalkeeper. Higher line is half from Brooklyn City FC, as they do need to create more and concede less. That's for sure. Great ball out for Tradiuk. 3-on-3 for BCFC. Tradiuk chopped back and nobody was there. But it is better. The men in teal. Keep pressuring Excelsior a lot more. And their press is higher too. Campos going all the way. Forcing a long ball that Coffey didn't want to place. Towering header. And going again as well. BCFC trying to find Sahi. Now eventually it's spread out wide to Lorea. Lorea's got 4 gray shirts ahead of him. He'll take his time with it before getting a return ball from the BCFC player. And Skrek will send it out wide to him. Rizzo's making a run at the back post. Lorea's touch was heavy, and Sacramento able to sprawl onto it. Earhart with the touch back for Tradiuk. Here's Granados. He's got St. Louis on his left. And Granados will go back to Sacramento. John Granados into the middle for Sahi. Stuck under his feet, but he's able to pick it back up again. Dangerous ball across the middle. It was Dan Isaac who got a touch on it, and a good tackle stops Lorea from getting forwards, but they give it away again. It was Oliver Gordon who won it back, but he gave it back away. Campos bounced over his foot. And Rizzo will take. There's an Excelsior free kick in the middle. Little foul committed by Salik Dahi, and they, up 5 goals or not, get played back underway quickly. Luciano Lorea rolled under his foot, but he's going to be able to keep it in play here. On that left-hand side, ball towards the back post. It was Preditas who knocked it down for himself, put it across, and the lovely Rabona finish from his striker partner supplies a 6th goal for Excelsior in the 10th minute of the second half. Another lovely goal, another lovely ball from Luciano Lorea, and the 2 strikers teaming up again to put the ball in the back of the Brooklyn City net. And now it appears that Excelsior are subbing their entire team off in one go. This is Dan Isaac with the finishing touch off of Preditas' assist. And it really is a 10-man substitution, it appears, for Excelsior, which is apparently in the League for Clubs rulebook. The entire bench comes on. Try and see out this game against Brooklyn City FC, who are practically playing against a different team. It's like the only man still on the pitch is Christian Preditas, and who can take him off with how he's playing right now? Good build up from BCFC. Well, one back by one of the 10 Excelsior substitutions. Touch forwards by Sahi. Rolled forwards to Earhart. Big chance for Jasper Earhart, trying to pull it back for Sahi's return, but he wasn't there. And they win it back again, BCFC. Handball against him, though. It's Kareem Abdel who handled it. Excelsior go the other way. And yet again, it's Preditas making a run. He's got St. Louis as defender, and St. Louis did really well to keep him out of goal. Serena, spread it out wide for Campos. Campos with the ball out of the Excelsior. Throw in Dom Falanga, the new man, putting on the captain's armband straight from the bench, and here he is on the ball. And forwards for the run of Giannola, rather. And here's Falanga, who goes over and will win Excelsior a free kick. Rather a 9-man substitution, as Hayden Coffey stays in goal and Christian's Preditas stays up top. Apart from that, everything else different for Excelsior, with the 6-goal advantage. He swung in. When the referee is ready. Good ball in towards the near post. Falanga, free header. We should have done a little bit better. Up and over the BCFC goal. It does appear that Dan Isaac is also still on the pitch, but switched all the way to central defensive midfield from up top. As Excelsior seem to believe that he's scored enough goals. Excelsior win it back. And turn. Good skill by Valdez. Arm on his back. Free kick. And it's Dan Isaac who stands over it. And a 3-man wall for BCFC. It goes straight into it. And that won't feel good. It is necessary for the team in teal. Sahi driving forwards. He's been the creative one for BCFC, and Earhart's running in behind here. Was headed down well enough by Excelsior. And checking in is Preditas to send the ball forwards, but the flag is up. Left-hand side. Great ball back to the goalkeeper, who's gotten himself into a pickle to kick it out for an Excelsior throw-in. This time we're able to throw the ball back in with no problem. But send the ball back out for BCFC throw-in. Tomorrow night in the USL Metro Conference, Staten Island Monarchs will take on FC Motown. It's at 6 p.m. in the USL Metro. Hour and a half later, also this time in the UPSL, American South, UCFC Warriors will take on Kensington SC. Might not be as high scoring as this one. Hopefully less one-sided. Here's St. Louis, who will play it back to Sacramento. Forwards for Giuseppe. Nicola Kalega Sends it out for a BCFC throw-in. Sending it forwards was Giuseppe. Too far forwards. Referee will pull it back. Advantage he gave over earlier. Excelsior free kick. First yellow card for BCFC. Brandished to Nico Serena. BCFC throw-in. St. Louis to Campos. Javier Campos did well to get out of trouble and ran over it. Excelsior starting to calm things down. A little bit satisfied with their 6-goal lead. Still over 30 minutes left to play in the second half. As the flag stays down on the left-hand side. Great bit of skill. Two BCFC players look to do enough. Kareem Abdel got a touch on it, and now commits a foul right inside of the penalty area. Needless tackle. And it'll be a great chance for Excelsior to add a 7th to their tally. With less than 65 minutes played at Brooklyn College, and they're arguing over who's going to take it at the moment. Looks like it will be Luca Gianola, man who won it. Left-footed penalty taker slides it right under the outstretched arms of Edwin Sacramento. That one will annoy him. And right now, BCFC are in tatters as Excelsior, who drew 0-0 just last week to FC Sousa, have fired 7 past BCFC. And there's still a third of the game to be played. Seven gray goals to no teal as Earhart gives it away again, and that's been the story of the night for BCFC. The rain hasn't bothered Excelsior. Best night of the season for sure. Best night in a long time. And absolutely positively now 3 points, which will take them up to 4. And in effect, take them right up close to the top of the League 4 Clubs Northeast Division as they challenge for one of those 2 playoff spots. And a big divisional win like this, which will definitely help their goal difference, is very good for that. BCFC, on the other hand, not what they want. As The ball continues to get wetter. Turning was Giannoli. St. Louis will take the throw in. Long ball for Excelsior runner, not able to catch up to it. And Excelsior high press still going strong, forcing a dangerous ball across middle from Edwin Sacramento, but it all works out for BCFC. As Sahi gives it away. Forwards for Giannoli. Tried to poke a ball forwards, as well intercepted. And the substitute. Mehmet Nazurov on the left-hand side for Brooklyn City FC. Seeing what he can do and maybe trying to just put one past Aiden Coffey, who's still yet to concede a goal this season. Anything would be a positive at this point for Brooklyn City FC. Both literal and figurative storms pour on their season. It was kept in by Abdel, who was the one that conceded the penalty. And BCFC are able to spread the ball left-hand side. Mehmet Nazurov was making the run. They go to St. Louis instead, and here is Mehmet Nazurov, and just ran under his feet. A little push in the back. Excelsior will go the other way. That ball too far for anybody. And Sacramento will take it back in play for a goal kick. Just 20 minutes to go in this one. As Earhart checked in but lost out. And Excelsior have more numbers here. Spread it out wide. Ball in from Falanga. Too far and too high for anybody to latch onto. As Sacramento will take the goal kick. And BCFC will win a free kick. Turning is ball outside for Falanga. Goalkeeper's come a long way to get to this, and he's shielded it out well enough for a BCFC goal kick. It's a good time to remind you that today's Game and Frame broadcast is sponsored by Umbro, and you can head to umbroteam.com to start designing your team kit for free now. Produced by Umbro, designed and worn by you. It's still there. No end product for Brooklyn City FC. Kareem Abdel, the man on that side. That's a poor touch, and Excelsior will win it back. Going the other way, shooting opportunity for them, and no need for Sacramento to be called into action there. The ball sails over his goal. And Brooklyn City FC will go and retrieve another. Forwards by Sacramento. And ball against Excelsior. Earhart trying to bring it down, not able to. Excelsior the other way. Ball's a little bit too far. Left-hand side will go out for the BCFC goal kick. As both sides play a little bit of cat and mouse in this last 5 minutes. All done again by Excelsior to get it out to the left-hand side. Ball towards the middle. Good check-in going over. Excelsior player referee opts to not give that one. BCFC can go the other way with St. Louis. Rolls the ball towards Campos. Good touch out for Amadar. Here's St. Louis. Goes through two. Can't get through a third. As Earhart wasn't able to recover. And Excelsior take back possession. Sent high and long by the goalkeeper Coffey. And Excelsior all of a sudden have numbers forwards. Touched by Campos to keep the ball in play. Not for long. Brooklyn City FC throwing. 30 minutes to the second half gone. Same old story for Brooklyn City. Excelsior with numbers again, and they're in again. Ball pulled back, not cleared very far away. Brooklyn City FC, but they do enough, and Wilson Wong can carry it forwards before firing a ball. Looking for Mohamed Narzurov, but just couldn't find him. Calmly done again from Excelsior. Wilson Wong going over. Referee giving nothing. BCFC win it back anyways. Keep losing in the midfield. Excelsior will control the ball for as long as they can. See out these final 13 and a half minutes. Good ball into a tight pocket of space and a great save from Edwin Sacramento, who's fighting for his spot. A great palm to keep the score at just 7, as it'll be an Excelsior corner. This one towards the back post, away by Earhart, not far away. And Earhart has an opportunity to get it further away, as Excelsior will go all the way back to Aiden Coffey. He's holding dear to his clean sheet record. Fires it long. Will only find his opposite number. Flick forwards by Wilson Wong. And St. Louis came in. And Excelsior throwing. Wong challenged. Another Excelsior throw-in. Taken by Dom Falanga. Sent forwards by Coffey. Touchdown with a hand. Excelsior. And Wong will stand over the ball. Wong go put it on net, or fire it low towards the net. Never got there. Calmly done from Mular Dekas, and he opts to play a ball forwards for Earhart, who wins a free kick in good area for BCFC. And forces a yellow card onto an Excelsior center back. Dan McHale, the one booked. Just 10 minutes to go for Brooklyn City to find something to salvage their night. Taken by Campos hard and low and saved by Aiden Coffey. First bit of work he's had to do in the second half. And it's another strike from Javier Campos. Sure is the only one with a shot on target for BCFC, and he's had one to force a save out of Aiden Coffey, and either have. That's a poor ball in. It's easily cleared by Excelsior. And they can go the other way too. A couple men forwards. BCFC's high line proven to be dangerous. There's a man free on the opposite side. And there should be a goal here for Excelsior 2. What a save again. Edwin Sacramento equaling his opposite number with a nice toe save to keep Excelsior out. Breaking right away from a Brooklyn City FC corner who threw a lot of men forwards. Just not able to find finishing touch, and Excelsior scored a goal in the last 20 or so minutes. A plus for BCFC in a night of many negatives. Headed down, and easily into the arms of Sacramento. Fires the ball out wide, looking for a den, and they kept it in play. And here's Campos. 1v1 against a defender who wins his matchup, and he'll hold it out, watch it out for an Excelsior goal kick. And there'll be in no rush to get that back in play. Sent forwards by Coffey. Both goalkeepers, a lot of touches of the ball in the second half. And now over the middle, a big chance. And it's Serena who drove forwards, and Dom Falanga who came across to put in a lasting leg and preserve Excelsior's clean sheet for the moment. Serena all the way up from midfield, just broke free over the middle, but Falanga saw him out. Uridelis losing out and winning it back for BCFC. Earhart, good touch from him. Just didn't put enough on the ball forwards. Wong wins it back for BCFC. And here's Adele. He's got Earhart over the middle, and ball went through everybody. Falanga recovered. Tom Falanga running in circles. And sends the ball back that's fired forwards and all the way to Sacramento. Ball forward. It was touched on by Earhart, only to Falanga. And Coffey's taking no chances. Excelsior get play back underway. Here's Harrison Vale. Sent it out wide for Gianluali. It got a flick from a PCFC foot and almost an own goal. Agonizingly just over the crossbar. And they'll do it again with the corner with less than 5 minutes to go in the game. Taken short. Excelsior, BCFC weren't really ready for it, and there's a shooting opportunity. They do get out to block it, and St. Louis will send it out for an Excelsior throw-in. And looks like Wilson Wong has an issue. Take a moment for him. He's all right. Ball will be thrown in by Excelsior. Falanga goes all the way back, and they're fine with that. Spread out wide for Falanga. Touches it forward. St. Louis came across to defend. Wanted a free kick that he's not going to get. And eventually BCFC will get it cleared. It's a good turn by Serena. There's Wong. Man, it was just over. Gets through a man somehow and now sends the ball out for Manuric to chase, trying to go in between two, who did well to upend him. Good chance for Excelsior. Another one fired over the fence behind the goalkeeper. As these final 2 minutes tick off. So Excelsior will jump to 4 points from 2 games in the League for Clubs Northeast Division. Definitely in position to challenge for one of those 2 coveted playoff spots. While as BCFC still looking for their first point of the season after 2. And they'll jump to a goal difference of -9 as it stands. Still got time. Definitely going to need to turn the season around. A better performance last week against a great Met Oval team. But today Excelsior came straight out of the gates kicking. And they were just all in all too much for Brooklyn City FC to handle. As we enter the final minute of play in this game. And Excelsior also look to keep their second clean sheet in as many games. Aiden Coffey not letting anything past him, and his back line doing a great job of helping him maintain that record. Excelsior go forwards maybe one last time. Flag stays down and the shot is fired just wide of Edwin Sacramento's goal. Not backing off and looking for an 8th, but that might be their last opportunity to find it. As the referee blows the final whistle. Towering performance from Excelsior away from home. And a rough night for BCFC, who went down early and just could not recover. 7 past the 2 Brooklyn City FC goalkeepers tonight. A great night for Excelsior, a horrible night in the rain for Brooklyn City FC. And that's it from us here at Game and Frame. Thank you all for tuning in on this rainy night. See you next time.